Hi guys, so today I just have a fun little video for you. I'm going to be talking about my favorite international forms of the name Elizabeth. And some of these might seem really out there and different to you, and some of them you might have heard and might be very surprised to know that they are forms of the name Elizabeth. Elizabeth is my personal favorite name. It's my mother's name. It means God is my oath, and I just think it is so beautiful. I love that there are so many nicknames for it. Beth, Eliza, Liz, Lizzie. My mom personally goes by Liz, and if I was to have a daughter, I would call her Eliza. So the first international variation of the name I have is Alzbeta, and Alzbeta is the Czech form of the name, Alzbeta. I just think it sounds so different than anything we hear in English-speaking countries, Alzbeta. And I just love the way it looks as well. I think it is a very cool form of the name Elizabeth. The next name variation I have is Ealasaid. Ealasaid is the Scottish Gaelic version of the name, and I think partly why I like this version so much is because I am very Scottish. And I like this as a name by itself as well. Even if it wasn't a variation of the name Elizabeth, I think I would like this just as a name, Ealasaid. The next name variation I have is Sabela, and Sabela is the Galician variant of Elizabeth, and I think Sabela would make kind of a really sweet alternative to Isabella. The next variation I have is Elisheba. Elisheba is the Old Testament biblical Hebrew version of Elizabeth. It's the oldest form of Elizabeth, and I think it is just beautiful. Elisheba was the wife of Aaron in the Old Testament. The funnest, kind of most spunky version of Elizabeth has to be the Hawaiian version, and that is Elikapeka. And Elikapeka is so cute. It's so fun. I want to call my mom Elikapeka from now on, just because it's so fun to say, and Hawaiian names are just so fun. So Elikapeka is the Hawaiian variation of this name. The next one you might be familiar with from The Sound of Music, and that is Liesel. Liesel is the German form of the name Elizabeth, and I love this name so much. There's several ways to spell this variation, and I just think it sounds so gorgeous. It makes me think of The Sound of Music, so that brings back childhood memories, and I think that's probably why I like it. The Spanish form of Elizabeth is Isabella, and Isabella is a gorgeous name that has been #1 in the US and in a lot of English-speaking countries recently. It has just had huge success. So Isabella and Elizabeth, I love both of those names so much. It's kind of broken free of being a variation of Elizabeth and become its own name. The next name I have is Orszebet, and Orszebet is the Hungarian form of Elizabeth. And I have a little bit of Hungarian in me, so I love this name as well. It sounds so different than anything, again, that you hear in English-speaking countries, Orszebet. Sabela is the Armenian form. It sounds a little bit like Isabella, but it kind of sounds futuristic with a Z. And the last form I have is Elizavetta, and Elizavetta is the Russian form of the name Elizabeth. So let me know what your favorite variation of the name Elizabeth is, whether it's on this list or it's a different one. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you later.